with Nibiru and its planet cluster being here, and the ships and the Empire Orb and the Texas Cube, and them basically using us for commodities, like you were saying, gold. Um, is this happening every 3,600 years about? Um, is this something that we should rebel against, or is this something we should just let happen and move on?
That's a really good question. And I have kind of a message that I have to spread about this. And I've been kind of wondering how I would broach this. And this is a perfect opportunity. Thank you. We are supposedly going to have to share Earth after the catastrophe and after our beginning of our next cycle. So we are supposed to, and this was what I was told, we're supposed to accept these changes, and we're supposed to get rid of some of our prejudices. If we can't even get along amongst our own people, how the hell are we going to do it with another race? And we have to be tolerant, and we also have to understand that their tech level. I don't know if you saw that draconian false video that somebody made that was going to be a movie. That was a couple of years ago, and I wish I had a copy of it. I keep looking, I haven't found one yet. We're going to have to accept that their tech level is so highly advanced that there is really no arguing with them. And I know that President Trump has decided to create a space force and all of this. That's probably his point of view. Well, we better fight the bastards. But their tech level is so much more advanced. They don't even need doors, okay? They can come and go as they can, and the higher races above. Now, remember, there are different elevations of tech level amongst different races and beings. And you could call them demigod above demigod above demigod. Now, there's a lot of factions out there. Some of them have advanced tech that can actually travel through time. And that was how the Pleiadian was able to look me up, because supposedly he's from the future and they have all this stuff recorded. And he sat there and gave me huge portions of my life, which has come true. And nothing that this man, 7 foot tall with a weird head and the white clothes, standing there next to his spacecraft and his little grays running all over the place, because the grays serve the higher races, by the way. And they're nasty when they're not supervised, unless they're higher tech levels. And then they're quite interesting people to talk to. And they don't talk to you, they just think to you. Anyway, that's another story. We have to understand that we have rights, and that would be the prime directive. And if you're an enlightened person and you open yourself up to the acceptance of the other races, that any being has the right to be where they are unmolested, which is what this is, a free will zone. Earth is a free will zone. And if we treat them with malice, then they have the right to treat us as an animal. If we treat them with respect and reverence and non-bias, then they have to treat us equally the same, which is the prime directive. Every being has the right to be where they are unmolested until that rule is changed. Now, if you shoot at these guys, they're going to shoot back.
Well, is this like a prime directive kind of thing? Like, because it kind of seems like we're basically enslaved by these things. But are you saying that we're reaching a point where we would move from animal to
right.
peer?
Now, everybody knows the mythos about Enki and Enlil, and how the overgod told Enki and Enlil that they would have to allow some of us to evolve out. And some of this is the key word. Not everyone is going to ascend, and not everyone is going to want to go to another race or tech level because of the discomforts and the societal discomforts that would occur. And, you wouldn't have your beer, and you wouldn't have your football, and you wouldn't have this, and you wouldn't be able to go down to the tack shop and have a conversation with the good old boys. So not everyone will evolve. And the time that first contact, majority of first contact yet to come, is going to be when there are a lot less of us. And I was told about that as well. So we don't really have a choice. We have to accept this and grow, or remain slaves within the next generation of the next cycle prior to them coming back to receive commodities again.